movies here, guys. 22 or something. I have no idea. This is crazy. Marvel Collection video part... My Marvel Collection part 2. I will be showing a couple of movies that I have shown before in my DVD update videos, just not in my Marvel Collection part 1 video. So here's a good example. Here we go. Deadpool. Yeah, very different to any other Marvel movie, and in my opinion, every single Marvel movie should be like Deadpool. If you want to hear my full thoughts on this film, go to my Deadpool review. I actually have reviewed it multiple times in one of my previous updates, like a couple days ago. I did show this, I did. So look at my last couple videos and you'll see Deadpool, and I did review it there. And I also did review it in my Deadpool review, so just look for those, and you'll see my full thoughts. But I thought this was a strong movie, a very fantastic film that was funny. I was just like laughing my head off, very smart and different, like I said, but I love different. And I can love different in good ways, and I can love different in bad ways. Okay, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. All right, so but yeah, still strong movie, and there is some trouble going on with Deadpool 2, and I hope it still happens, and I hope it goes well. But then we go on to some Avengers: Thor's Last Stand. Yeah, Earth's mightiest heroes. Okay, so you get a Woolworths, which is basically like a supermarket, exclusive poster. I didn't even know. Yay. Yay. Yep, not even double-sided. Just had to put a poster in there, because you know everyone wants a poster of a cartoon Avengers show. So yeah. Yeah. Then there's another one of those things, Avengers Heroes Assemble, and I used to watch these when I was young, but I never really watched them anymore because I'm 12. And I know that sounds really shitty, but it is true, because this is for freaking 5-year-olds, man. But still, it's alright, I guess. Lots of adults still watch it, especially huge Avengers fans. So that's alright, I guess. Yeah. Then we go on to this movie. Yeah. Ghost Rider. Why do I have this? No one knows. No one will ever know, because I was just like when I got this, like 6, and I fucked up bad. Yeah. Same with this one, but this is better than Ghost Rider in my opinion, but I'm still just gonna act really weird while I'm holding it. Yeah. Such a good movie. What even is that word? Stylized? You may think I'm dumb, but seriously, who uses that in a freaking classification? Mild stylized violence. Like, I know what it means, but yeah. Fantastic Four. If any, I have any blind viewers, well, not blind viewers, but, hearers. Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer. Yay, guys. This is a masterpiece of film. Come on, Hollywood. Then we go on to another movie, Fantastic Four, but it isn't so fantastic. None of them are. But I will say that this movie is a bit better than these two movies. It's true. I do like the back cover, I guess, a bit. Yeah, it's alright. It's all leading up to one big movie that never happens, and that's the biggest flaw and the only flaw, and I just found this movie to be a bit dull. Then we go on to a film that I don't really like this movie. It's just like Fantastic Four, the remake. It's very dull and boring, but there are some cool elements to the film. I don't really like this poster design. Like, I am thinking about rebuying it, even though it doesn't really deserve a rebuy. Just for the poster design, I don't like this at all. I might, sell this on eBay for like $15 for the hell of it. But yeah, dull. Then we go on to a bootleg version of the remake of the sequel to Wolverine, X-Men Origins Wolverine. This is the 2013. think. Yeah, 2013, because this was like the 2006 one or whatever. Something like that. Yeah, but this one was actually really good. I like this one, especially the extended cut. I don't think this is... I think, yeah, it's good quality, but it's like Chinese subtitles. And look, they didn't even spell Wolverine correctly. They spelled it like Wolferine. Wolferine. Because that's totally how you spell it. Good villain. I like the villain in this movie, and I like Wolverine in this movie. It's pretty cool. Hugh Jackman towards the start, it's pretty cool. It's pretty gross, but with the bear, or whatever that thing is, it's kind of gross, but still awesome. Then we go on to The Incredible Hulk. This is actually a really good animated movie. I actually like this one. It goes for like 79 minutes, but like Saw goes, like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1 goes for 79 minutes. Like, don't judge a movie by its runtime. It is fun little animated film. So if you're looking for like a little cool Marvel sort of thing that's animated, then definitely check this one out. I like this one. I think it's good, and yeah, it's by no means great. Like, none of them are great. Sorry, it's just got a notification. Close. Yeah. So yeah, by no means great. None of these animated films are great unless you're like 5, but. Sorry if I offended anyone. But just for me, I'm not a big fan. But you know what? I kind of like this one. And then we go on to this film called The Trial of the Incredible Hulk, which is one of the older ones. What was his name? Bill Bixby? No, I think Bill Bixby plays Bruce Banner, but Lou Ferrigno plays the Hulk. Ferrigno. Yeah, so, yeah, good, it's alright. It's a funny film. Bit bad, and the camera work is not good, as expected, I guess. But, yeah. Look, these old ones I like. Like, they're alright. Like, I have a soft spot for them. Like, I can watch them and have some fun, especially with the Hulk. Then we go on to the first season of the original series, which I love. I thought this series was great. Like, I love looking at Lou Ferrigno as this character. Like, he looked awesome, and I found enjoyment, especially when he meets Thor. It was like the first Thor appearance on live television. He's pretty cool. Like, it's like it's kind of dumb. It's kind of bad, but yeah. Then we go on to this horrible piece of shit. This is a bad movie, man. This is Hulk. You got Hulk. Who plays him? Eric Bana. Same last name. Isn't that funny? This is a really dull movie. Way more dull than Wolverine. Like, I'd rather watch the Wolverine movie than watch this movie again, by far. I'm talking about the 2006 one. Or 7, whatever. Not the 2013 one. But yeah, this movie was very dull. The first time we do meet Hulk, and when Hulk does appear, it can be cool. And like I said, especially the first time we see Hulk. But apart from that, we have the characters, dull, and Eric Bana, who plays Bruce Banner, is Australian, and I met him at a mall. Ooh. I was only talking about some of his good movies, like Lone Survivor. Didn't bring up this one. I don't think anyone would. Then we go on to a film that was way better than that one, and that is The Incredible Hulk. I have a soft spot for this one. I like this movie for what it is. It's kind of dumb, but I like the ending where he's like fighting like this huge thingy. It's played by Tim Roth. Well, that's not played by Tim Roth. It's CGI. If you couldn't tell, but look, the actors are way less dull, and I actually liked watching them a bit more. And I thought what was her name? Betty Ross was way better in this movie. And you got Tim Roth, who's good, and you got Edward Norton, who I reckon was way better than Eric Bana. So yeah, it was good. It was good. The action sequences, fantastic. Sorry, the action sequences were fantastic, especially the first time he turns into Hulk. Like he's in like this cagey area, like in the dark, and he's like getting beat up by these people. I don't know. Yeah, it's a really cool moment. Then we go on to this, like the 2013 Wolverine version I have. We have Thor: The Dark World. Finally found it. like I said, not too great of a movie. There are some cool stuff. There is some cool stuff that goes down. Oh no, this is actually, image on the disc, not just some guy who wrote it down on a white disc. But yeah, there were some cool elements for the most part. Like I said last night, briefly, it's still a bit of a dull. It's not a very good movie in my opinion. I thought first time I saw it, I was a bit younger, and I was like, oh yeah, it was great. Only 3 years younger, Jesse. You are an idiot. But then I watched it again, and for some reason I kind of found it a bit. First Thor's a bit better, way better actually, and Loki was a bit better in the last one, and the first Thor. And yeah, I thought this movie was a bit there. Then we go on to a great Marvel movie. This is so good. We got Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy is fantastic. We have Rocket Raccoon, who was actually my favourite character of the entire film. He's great in this. Benicio del Toro, there's like a Howard the Duck. That Howard the Duck cameo, that bit, that like 5-second scene after the credits was way better than the Howard the Duck movie. That is a true fact. But yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy. We have it's a really different. It's not too different, but still pretty different. It's like a Star Trek mix. It's like Star Trek mixed with Star Wars. That's what this movie is, but a bit more funny. And I thought this movie was great. I can't wait for number 2. Like that one looks great. We still have Hooks on a Feeling playing. Come on, way more people know that song now. Well, way more 15-year-olds know that song now because of this movie. Hooked on a Feeling. Who else bought the complete 70s album after watching Guardians of the Galaxy? I did. Then we go on to a bootleg version of Captain America: The First Avenger. I don't know what to say about this. This is not a good movie. I didn't like this. Found it incredibly dull. Stupid movie. It was like an action version of The Book Thief. Is that offensive? I don't know. Then we go to Civil War, which I've already talked about, but it's alright. It took a bit of thinking about to actually like it, because the first time I saw it, I was a bit, but then I thought about it a bit. I haven't watched it again, but then I thought about it, and I was like, yeah, I like it. Maybe after I watch it again, I might hate it, but I still find it boring. But you know what? If I just sit in my bedroom and watch it, or on a big TV with a few people, some family members, my cousins, have a good time with some popcorn and some really cool snacks, I reckon I could enjoy myself, and I could see myself watching it again and again and again. Spider-Man, best thing about this film, like seriously. Haven't got the Winter Soldier. I don't know why. Again, another animated. This is Iron Man this time. I don't even need to say anything. Like, I've already talked about this when I was talking about my Avengers animated films. Like, they're no different. Like, seriously. Seriously. This says Oh, sorry. I thought it said Comic-Con. It says comic book. Can't reach. There you go. Alright, first Iron Man. I didn't really like this movie as much as I should have. Like, it should be a classic. But it really wasn't. I didn't find myself enjoying this movie as much. Maybe if I watched it again, I might like it. Look, there were some elements that were really cool, like that. There was when we were first introduced to that silver Iron Man. I'm sorry, I'm really dumb. That silver Iron Man. He was like I'm not sure if it. Oh my God, I haven't seen this movie in such a long time. But yeah, but that part, when we were first introduced to that silver guy, was pretty awesome. And you have Tony Stark, that's when we were first introduced to this. Oh my God, this is the first ever Marvel movie, so it was actually a good kickoff, I guess. And Tony Stark, this is when we were first introduced to him, and it was a good kickoff to his character. He's smart ass, kind of like Deadpool, but a bit more smart and inventive. Then we go on to Iron Man 2, which I actually thought was a better film. I actually like this one way better. You have Tony Stark, who I thought was better. Black Widow, who I like. She's not as good as she was in the Avengers Part 2, but it was a good movie. It was a good sequel. It was a nice sequel, and I found lots of enjoyment in it. Very underrated. Iron Man 3 is extremely underrated. I love this film. Favorite Iron Man. Great cover. Oh my God, Guy Pearce. I love Guy Pearce in this movie, and it was a bit of a disappointment to find out what happens with Ben Kingsley and his character. Like, he doesn't die. Spoilers, sorry. But something happens with this character that I thought was kind of dumb. But still, we have Tony Stark who's cool, and yeah, really cool film. There we go. Thank you for watching this DVD update, guys. Marvel collection video is done. See you all later. Bye.